When I was about 7 or 8, my uncle, a lot of my family members, my two sisters as well, were in the ITGWU band, marching band type of thing, you know. And practice was in Liberty Hall here in Dublin. It was, I think it was a Tuesday and a Thursday night. Used to have to go down for about an hour, you know, get the bus in from Crumlin. And after like a month or so in the recorder, I know the recorder.
Yeah.
I had the breeze, man. All these kids were all learning how to read my music, and it was just all going over my head, you know. Without fail, every week the guy would go, stop, stop, stop. Somebody is out of tune, or somebody's not hitting the right notes, and his eyes be on me, you know. So that was it. Packed it in. My mother still had to bring me because the sisters, you know. And after about a couple of weeks, my uncle came in and he brought me downstairs to the basement, and lo and behold, there's this big drum kit. So for Tuesday and Thursday, I got an hour and a half on my own in the cellar with this drum kit. Lads, that was me hooked. Who wants to play this, you know? When you're 8, somebody hands you a drum kit, you know. So from then on, it was there. This is for me. I used to work with a guy. Told me a great thing one day. His wife had passed away. And he was in the canteen and work about a month later. He had 2 little twin girls. I remember Eddie was in there, and he was whistling away. You know, he was. Says, Eddie, how are you getting on? And he says, we had a chat. He told me that the great thing, if you ever go down to a pub, take this pub here in today, right? And you go around and you get everybody in this pub to write down their problems on a bit of paper, put them in a bag. I guarantee you, lads, after 10 minutes of reading, you'll be fucking praying to get your own bit of paper back. You know, so the songs are like that. The songs are like when you're lying on your sofa at 4 o'clock in the morning going, Jesus, man, get me out of here, right? You know, you just don't want to do it anymore, you're falling apart, you're having a breakup, or you're depressed, or someone's at leaving you. You know, you don't need. It does happen to everybody. It does. It would like be boring if nothing ever happened to you, you know. The thing is to realise that when it's happening to you, that hang on, I don't need to do this on my own. Sit back. And I'm hoping what people get from my music is that when they listen, I mean, I don't think I ever intentionally wrote a song for it to be played at 2 o'clock in the afternoon as a pop tune, you know. I mean, there was always a message behind the lyrics, definitely. And I think the message is always, you know, never be afraid to ask for help, and don't think you're the only person to go through this, because it does happen. Never. I thought that was it. Like, suicidal after that, you know.
So then,
I didn't know whether Dee was going to leave me. I didn't know whether I was ever going to walk again. I never knew. Like over the space of a year, the people like I feel myself getting better, and people were saying to me like, "It will happen. You will get better and better." Very hard thing to believe. I mean, I still wake up in the mornings waiting. You know, because the one thing about a stroke is the most likely person to have a stroke is somebody that's already had one.
Yeah.
You know, so I take aspirin, I take blood thinners every day, like just a little 75 milligram to keep the blood thin. So every day you wake up and you just go,
every day counts.
Every day is new. You know?
Still have apprehensions about that, like, yeah.
Always will. Always will. It's slowly abating. I mean, it's six years now, and it's not literally every morning now I think, oh thank God, but I'm very, very fucking thankful to wake up and feel my feet. Yeah. All moving.
So it's more of a positive force than a negative force, would that be right?
Now, yeah. Now it is, yeah. It was actually happening for me.
Yeah.
Back then as well. I was up being gigging with Christy Dignam and that in Spain, and I done some I recordings out there that other bands wanted to do. It was really happening, and then the whole stroke thing was sort of
fucked up everything.
I don't know anybody that it's ever happened to that I could even speak to at that age. Like, it was like, what is this, like, you know?
What age were you?
29, 30.
So young to have something like that happen.
Crazy.
You know?
Absolutely.
Imagine somebody's 70s or 60s or something. It's crazy.
I mean, the funny thing about it is that within a year and a half, 2 years, I was playing football.
Yeah?
So, I mean, that was the same. I used to go over to physiotherapy on a Wednesday and a Friday. And they wouldn't give me a tennis ball like to squeeze, and I would be going. I'd just say, what are you doing at home? Or something. I tried to play my guitar. There's no point in coming over the Blanchardstown to fucking squeeze tennis balls if you're sitting at home trying to work out an Eric Clapton solo or something, you know. Well, I think I put, yeah, again, there you go. Ironic, it was probably the guitar that rehabilitated me, like.
Yeah.
I'm constantly picking it up and going, I need to do this again, I need to learn this again, I can't lose this. I've never been playing for 15 years and now I don't know how to, like, so it was just, I didn't care, to be honest with you, I didn't really, I knew that my sight would get better, they told me my sight would get better, and they told me that my speech would get better because I was slurring my words, and they told me that because I was young, there was a good chance of full rehabilitation, but the fact that I wasn't going to be able to just even sit at home and pick up my guitar and just go an E minor chord or something, just, the fact that was beyond me, you know what I mean? It was beyond me, like.
Yeah.
Just thought, well, no, I can't do this, I can't live like this.
And you rehabilitate yourself, like.
Yeah, basically, I stopped going to physiotherapy, well, friends and family, like, you know. Good people around you, that's... With good people around you, it's half the battle all the time.
Damn right.
6 years ago now? 2002.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how long were you in hospital?
I wasn't in hospital long, I was in hospital for about 5 weeks, on and off, like, but it was the 2 years after it, like, that was the...
Rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Did it really affect your music big time, like?
Well, I got very depressed after. I mean, as would happen when you're 30 years of age and you wake up fucking paralysed, you know? You can't move. You don't know what's going on, and the doctors are just throwing. Like, I used to go over to physiotherapy. My dad had dropped me over, and when I was actually in the hospital after having a stroke, I got D to bring my guitar into me. What happened was a clot had landed, I got stuck in the back of my brain, and it basically killed off my vision and coordination, so I couldn't count. Couldn't tie my shoelaces, had to learn again, you know. So I got to grab my guitar and couldn't even tune it. I remember sitting and counting up the frets, and I was 1, 2, 1, 2, It was crazy carry on, you know. So couldn't play it, my hand was gone like this, and potatoes hanging off my face, and doing that with the spoon, the whole lot, like, you know. It was mad, it was crazy.
And was that how it happened? Was it just you woke up and you were just like shit?
I woke up.
Just very sudden, like.
I just woke up and it was like somebody was standing above me and had got a sword and just went. I passed out, man. I don't know, many times in the ambulance and everything in pain. It was just like, look, you can't run around like a lunatic with a guitar for 5 years or 8 years or whatever years and not.
Do you reckon it was a result of the rock and roll lifestyle?
Absolutely, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's so many guys I know, way more talented than me, that have played it abroad, or they've died, not literally died, but they've
Burnt out.
I mean, and they'll never do it again, you know. I packed this game in,
Drink, drums, rock and roll and all that.
even 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I would never even thought of playing the guitar again. I used to pick it up every now and again, but the will was just seeing too much of what goes on, like, you know. But I mean, if you can come through the other side of it and do it again, and this time sort of go, right, well, if you make the same mistakes twice, you're just an idiot, really, like, you don't deserve to take a second chance. So.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
God, we're all getting very deep, aren't we?